Well, good evening. The Arkansas Trucking Association is joining nationwide calls for reforms to the trucking industry after a spate of fatal crashes that were caused by drivers who were in the country illegally.
Channel 7's Andrew Mobley spoke with the group and joins us live in studio tonight with what they had to say. Andrew.
Those crashes drew attention to serious regulatory gaps in commercial licensing, data systems, and enforcement that the Trucking Association says demand not just state but federal reforms. 3 people died in August in a crash caused by semi-truck driver Harjinder Singh, an illegal immigrant attempting an illegal U-turn on a Florida highway. Only a week ago, another truck crash caused by a driver in the country illegally killed 2 people. Those incidents and others have sparked a firestorm around immigration and commercial licensing.
I think those incidents draw attention to the safety aspect of this.
Yesterday, the Arkansas Trucking Association delivered an action plan to the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration that included immigration-related concerns like English language proficiency among drivers, weak oversight of non-domicile CDL holders, and loopholes in commercial driver licensing that are taken advantage of by bad actors.
Pervasive tactics that are being pursued by these operators to exploit the system just really has come to a boiling point in which we need to draw attention to the reforms that are necessary.
Arkansas does not issue CDLs to non-U.S. citizens, but California does. That's where Harjinder Singh got his license. A federal audit this year revealed that 1 in 4 non-domiciled California CDLs were improperly issued.
They were issuing those CDLs, evading those requirements, but that CDL gives you the permit to travel across the country. And so while someone may have a California or an Oregon license, they're still delivering freight across Middle America.
Because of how inconsistencies in CDL regulations between states hinder enforcement, the association is pursuing reforms at the federal level to hold all drivers to the same standard.
In our industry, there is it's incentivized to push harder or to cut corners. You can make more money if you evade the rules. And so in this case, we really do need a consistent, unified enforcement from the federal government in order to make sure that we're all operating safely and by the same set of rules.
The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration is already in the process of making reforms regarding English language proficiency and cracking down on non-domiciled CDLs. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thanks so much. Members of Arkansas's congressional delegation are supportive of the reforms. Senator John Bozeman said in a statement, quote, "I appreciate the leadership the Arkansas Trucking Association provided, along with many others, to enhance this effort and look forward to supporting FMCSA's work to deliver a safer, more accountable system for everyone on the road."